XLM holders, what is going on today? I'm cryptoFOXXY. We are going to take a look at what's going on with Stellar XLM, take a look at some price predictions as well as some technical analysis. The setup is looking juicy, so let's jump into it in this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. Let's talk about what's going on for Stellar. Definitely something to take a look at here. I do apologize. I just noticed that my camera is inverted. I am. You can see my Bitcoin logo in the background. My light right there is backwards. Okay, I had some technical issues earlier. I actually had to reset my work laptop. It's been an absolute nightmare. I've been working on this all day since basically yesterday. So let me know if you guys see any issues. If you have any issues with my sound quality, my lighting, anything like that. I had to basically set everything back up again. So this is really confusing me because I can see myself on the screen and I'm backwards. So anyways, I'll fix that afterwards, and let's get into our video here. So XLM, definitely looking primed, right? We can see, let's actually open CoinMarketCap right now and take a look at the overall market. Bitcoin, as we know, blew through all-time high, now in price discovery mode, sitting at 113.5, up about 2.17% in the last 24 hours, and the entire market is up about 2.15% in the last 24 hours. We can see Stellar XLM is up about 5%, well, 4.5% over the last 24 hours, and it is sitting comfortably at around that 30-cent mark. That is the psychological resistance level, right? We talked about this in my last video. We can see we're actually jumped up a little bit above that. We're into about the 30.2 cent range there, and as subsequently dropped down a little bit, just kind of flowing, ebb and flowing, right? Because people are going to take profits, and people are trading this thing because it is juicy and primed, like I mentioned. So let's jump over here. So it's moving right now above a key resistance level, like I said, which points to further gains at its open interest, decentralized finance assets, and stablecoin growth. We're going to take a look at all that, take a look at the numbers, and break it all down. Now, this is the highest level the price has been since May 23rd, and it's about 35% above the lowest point in June. Total value locked on the DeFi side has soared to a record high of 98 million. Now, this is a strong rally, as total value locked had started at about 50 million this year, now sitting at about 98 million. That is a huge jump. That is more bullish momentum basically showing since since January. And we know January was actually a fairly, stronger time for crypto. And then we kind of just dropped off after the president's inauguration there. Now, including Franklin Templeton's tokenized fund, Stellar TVL has jumped over $543 million. Absolutely crazy. The amount of stable coins on the network is also rising. USDC in the network has jumped to about 172 million. So what does that tell me when we see stable coins? Well, when I see stable coins sitting on a network, what I'm looking at is availability, right? Dry powder, so to speak, money sitting on the sidelines. So it could be either in the form of people are taking profits, putting it into USDC, or we could see it along the lines of people have it deployed on the network waiting to use it. So they're basically waiting for entry points, doing some trading, that kind of thing. Now, open interest has rose to 246 million, the highest level since January. Absolutely crazy. So we can take a look at the chart. I'm going to actually pull up a trading view here in a moment as well. Now, the daily time frame, let's do that right now, actually. So we can see that here. This is, I'm on the 4-hour on this chart, but the daily looks very, very similar. We have that descending wedge here. And so what's going on here? The double bottom pattern shown at about 21 cents in April and June. Neckline is sitting at 33 cents. Now it's showing the bullish flag pattern, which is highly popular bullish continuation signal. So that's what we just looked at there. Now, above the 50-day and 100-day exponential moving averages, the price is sitting above those points as well, also signaling that bullish momentum. Now, the RSI has risen to its highest level since May. Most likely scenario is a move up to the neckline at about the 33.23 cent area. So we're looking at 33.23. So we're looking at a rate up around here where my arrow is. I'm actually going to blow this up for you guys just a little bit so you can see where I'm looking at here. So rate, 33.2, whatever. So about this line right here, that would be definitely something, to trade if you're interested in taking a look at that. This is actually these signals here, trend buy and trend sell, is my trading indicator, CF Algo. You can take a look at it, cfalgo.com. comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. Basically tells you it times it for you when to buy and when to sell. So you can see it on this chart. This is where you can see right here we had these red candles, and then they started to basically flip green, and then boom. So signals here, runs up, and that is about a 26% move up. Very, very nice trade in my opinion. So what I'm looking at here is, we might get a little bit of a pullback here and retest this 30-cent area. And then, once that, if we come down here and we kind of consolidate, do a little bit of a retest, I'm assuming that we're probably going to break out up into this 33-cent area. Now, the key level to watch is that area, and then the next resistance would be about 42.47, which is the 38.2% retracement level. So that's what we'll be pretty much watching right there. And like I said, guys, if you're interested in checking out cfalgo.com, here, I'll get you guys a QR code that you can scan if you are interested. Check that out right up in the corner there. And I have a coupon code, intro10, gives you a discount code. It gives you, it's a lifetime discount, stays on your account the whole time that you have it. And, I really, really find this helpful because, CF Algo is takes away a lot of the guessing, right? If you don't know how to trade specifically and don't know all the, the technical ins and outs of trading, it's very, very helpful. And it also helps you if you don't have time to sit here and stare at the charts. I mean, XLM is one that I've been trading. I've been trading XLM. I've been trading Pendle, FET, and Solana as well. I've been trading some Solana. So very, very useful if you want to go take a look at it. Now, this pump is looking really, really primed, in my opinion. I'm really excited that we are seeing Bitcoin in price discovery, because that means things can go pretty much, we're going to have to wait and see where they go, because there's no historic values. I mean, it's in new uncharted territory, so to speak. So really exciting time for crypto right now. Next week is crypto week in the US as well. So lock in, guys. We're also hearing some news that, interest rate cuts could be coming. So things are starting to flip. But basically, if you're doing some trading, make sure you guys are using stop loss, because you always want to protect your investments. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. I don't even know if I have an end screen. One moment.